Mr. Ma. Our next piece is entitled Grace Before Sleep. This is known as a wind band transcription, meaning the original music was penned for a different ensemble type. This piece was originally a choral piece by Susan LaBar, and she created the music based on the text by a poet by the name of Sarah Teasdale, a very famous historic American poet. So I'd like to read that text entitled Grace Before Sleep, give you a little context about this piece before you hear it performed. So, Grace Before Sleep by Sarah Teasdale reads, "How can our minds and bodies be grateful enough that we have spent here in this generous room, we three, this evening of content? Each one of us has walked through storm and fled the wolves along the road. But here the hearth is wide and warm, and for this shelter and this light, accept, O Lord, our thanks tonight." This is Grace Before Sleep by Susan LaBar. Okay, I'm sure the band directors in the audience know what a feat these students just accomplished. But for those of you that don't know, that was an immensely challenging thing, an immensely mature thing for those students to do. Can we get one more round of applause? All right, I'm already close to tears, so here we go. The Ash Grove by Julie Giroux is a piece that was commissioned for the director of bands at University Pacific, who was there for 25 years, Dr. Eric Hammer. He was my band director, and anybody else in the audience, raise your hand, was he your band director? Quite a few people, yeah, so lots of people's band director. He was also the band director at Concord High School for a while, so he has Bay Area connections as well as here and all over the West Coast. And in his retirement year, 2018 to 19, he was looking forward to a big send-off with Carnegie Hall tour with the Symphonic Wind Ensemble, and we alumni decided to put together this commission of Julie Giroux. And as Julie learned about Eric, she decided to base the piece around the Ash Grove, a Welsh folk song focusing on trees, because Eric Hammer was a hobbyist arborist, and he had the best knack of growing trees from seedling. I don't know how he did it, but he did, and he had many, many dozens of trees growing at his home. And he would give these trees away as gifts to visitors and other people coming to campus. He'd also plant trees all over University Pacific as well as other parts of the Central Valley in Northern California. And he was just a beautiful soul, and in a lot of ways, like a father figure to me. He passed away very unexpectedly in January of that year, before he had a chance to finish his retirement, and was not able to take the band to Carnegie Hall or hear this piece. So the Retirement Commission and Celebration became his memorial, and I'm very honored that these students have done such amazing work on it, and I dedicate this performance to him. And just as you're listening and enjoying the piece, please think on a loved one that you have that maybe has gone past, and lovely memories that you have. Here is Julie Giroux's The Ash Grove, dedicated to Dr. Eric Hammer.
All right, before we finish with our last piece, I talked to Dr. Bouvet, asked her, if she wanted me to say some thank yous, and she said that that's fine, so hopefully that's okay. All right, so some thank yous are in store for sure. The first one is to Mr. Jason Bramham in the back, our PAC manager, for everything tonight. Thank you to Cosumnes Oaks High School and also the Elk Grove Unified School District for allowing us to use this facility for the past week or so, and mainly this weekend, yesterday, and tonight. Thank you to all music teachers, public and private. Can we take a moment? Can you guys stand up in the audience, please? Students, thank your band directors, your lessons teachers, everybody, thank you. Yeah, without them, I mean, the students, they have learned so much this week, but really everything they know from before has been from those teachers. Wanted to say quickly, thank you to all current and past CMEA Capital Section board members. I'm going to take a moment to stand up as well, please. Any current or past board members? All right, just a few more here. Thank you to all the parents for supporting your students in the arts. Thank you for kind of working with them this week and this weekend mainly help with the scheduling. So give yourselves a round of applause, please. Students, thank your parents. All right, and also, kind of vice versa, to the students, thank you so much. I've worked quite a bit this past month or so just putting this all together, and in the end, it's always worth it. I grew up doing these honor bands myself, and it's always worth it. So, audience members, please, let's give a round of applause for our students. Students, give a round of applause for yourself. All right, and last but not least, wanted to say a really, really big thank you to Dr. Caitlin Bove. It's been a real pleasure this past week getting to talk with her about some things. And a funny coincidence, we both went to Japan over winter break, and we overlapped there by like 5 days. So we could have walked past each other in Tokyo. Yeah. So we could have walked past each other and never even known it. So to commemorate some of our things, we have brought her a plaque and also some flowers. All right, I think that is all for me for tonight. So I'll pass it back to Dr. Bove if she wants to say a few words or just,
Thank you. Yes. So no, stay where you are. This was a visual aid, but now it's a gift. Did Dr. Hammer give you a tree? No, not you. Okay. Well, consider this a lineage. It's from Lowe's. I didn't grow it myself. I'm so sorry. But Mr. Ma has worked so hard, and I don't know if everyone knows this, but there was also a junior high and an elementary honor band here, like today and this week, and he's the site host, so he was handling like everything. It's been crazy. I don't know if you've slept this week, but in exchange for your lack of sleep, here is a dwarf Alberta spruce. It's spiky, be careful. Last piece, Wapango by Jose Pablo Moncaya is a piece in a mariachi style from Mexico, but it was originally written for orchestra, so yeah, I guess another transcription, but it's got all the mariachi energy, and we've had a lot of fun learning it. Right, band? Right? You had so much fun with all of those fingers. Oh my gosh, they were just going, it's a very helpful piece. That being said, if you're feeling it, if you want to stand and dance or dance in your seat or do a call out, whatever you want, this is for you, audience. Thank you so much. You've been amazing. Keep these students in music. They're killing it, and it's gonna take them far and wide. I really appreciated this weekend. And without further ado, Wapango.
Thank you.